welcome new vlog on iPhone quality. I mentioned in the last vlog that I'm going to be going to a concert today, which is where we are beginning this new adventure. I'm so excited, but also so nervous I might have diarrhea on the way there. We'll find out. But my chauffeur is none other than Miss Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte.
Uber to you.
I'm sorry.
No, ho Uber.
Should I call you like Chives?
Jeeves?
Yeah.
I don't know what any of those names really are, but yeah.
So she's chauffeuring me to Dallas because we're going to go see Dean Lewis together. And okay, this band name, I always just said SYML because I was like, it's random letters.
Smile?
No, because here's the thing. I read their bio and it said, I forgot. Oh, it said it's a word in Welsh that means simple. So I think it's like simul. I love them both. They make all my wordette songs. So like my heart is soaring right now. I'm gonna go cry. I don't know why I did lower lash eye mascara and eyeliner. I'm gonna cry that off. But we've got like 48 minutes, I think it said, from my house, depending on traffic. And I'm a nervous bean. Basically the first 10 minutes of this vlog is gonna be me screaming about Dean Lewis and no actual reading is occurring. Also shout out to Olivia for dealing with me. We came to Fuzzy's for tacos. I woke up this morning super nervous and like not wanting to come and I almost threw up, but now I feel fine. People are already waiting outside and I kind of want to be one of them, be like, don't you love Dean Lewis? But I'm still just like...
Me.
Olivia's food is ready. So we're in line right now. 17 minutes until go time, meaning we do some more standing but inside. So it's like we leveled up almost. We're right by his tour bus. We're assuming. No confirmation. Yeah, for sure. Okay, bye. We're here! It's kind of empty right now, so I'm happy.
If you throw one up. Don't throw one. I got your back.
In my body, I have a master. I bow down, but she comes around. I bet you are when I can. Give my new body a chance. Sometimes we've been so beautiful, and you know you're not the only one. I'm gonna do a cover song. That's it. I'm gonna do a cover song. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the powerful king composing no, it's a different love. And I know that you make me better. It's a love that will keep me holding on. This song's called Where's My Love? I am searching high, I'm searching low in the night.
Lose my mind. See you walking through the rain, and I see the water covering your teardrops on your face. Are you ready? This is all you gotta do. you say, hold me, I'm falling apart. So I'm scared, I'm lost in the dark. This feeling surely cannot last. So tuck it away, tuck it away, away from you. It's a song called Let Go. Does she love me? She stands above me in all her grace. 'Cause I've been reaching for a spark in this fire in her heart. Does she love me? Because you are the blood that I bleed. We've got the whole world under our feet. 'Cause when you're tired and you're falling asleep, no, I don't wanna let go. What's on your mind? And then you say to me, you made a dumb mistake. You start to tremble and your voice begins to break. You say the cigarettes on the counter weren't your friends, they were my mates. And I feel the color draining from my face. And my friend said, I know you love her, but it's over me.
I'm home. And I have In-N-Out spread on my shirt, so that's what it'd be like. The concert ended so abruptly, and I had to like race to my dad's car afterwards, so I couldn't really get any footage of me saying goodbye to Olivia. But she's my hero. She literally doesn't even listen to either of those artists, but she decided to come with me, and I was like, thank you. I'm gonna cry the entire time while they play my Warnett songs, and they did. Why am I vlogging on my phone and not my camera? Feel better. That was my first concert experience. I would say it was pretty much what I expected it to be, which is good, but they played a lot of songs that I loved, and they were so nice, and they were so hot. It was great. I would say if you're nervous about going to concerts, don't be. It was fine. I thought I would freak out. Like, I don't think I talked about this yet, but literally earlier today at like 2 o'clock when Olivia texted me she was on her way to my house, I thought I was gonna throw up. Like, I was nervous all day about going to this, and usually when I get anxious I dry heave as like a physical reaction to stress, but I was seriously doing my makeup with a trash can in my lap because I thought I was gonna vomit. Like, I was so scared. But Olivia is the sweetest person ever. She really understood what I was going through, and I told her like, if I'm quiet it's because I'm freaking out. And so we went and got dinner, and during dinner I was freaking out because we had like 2 hours of waiting, and I was like, I don't want to sit out in the street. So she was just awesome throughout the whole thing. Really made me laugh and made me comfortable. Big shout out to Olivia. Y'all all need to go check her out. She was such a trooper. She was so fun to hang out with. I don't know why we haven't hung out more. I really want to film collabs with her and go to more book signings and have fun. Here's what's on the agenda. I've been really flopping lately because I have like reading spurts where 1 week I'll read 30 books and 1 week I'll read half of one. My last vlog I was in this mood where I read like 1 book. I kept on saying I'd read, then I didn't. So I'm currently in the middle of 2 books and I want to be able to finish them this week. I'm sure I'll be able to power my way through them much quicker than that, but I'm not going to be like, I'm going to do a book a day and then stress myself out. The first book I want to read that's actually going to be pretty quick and easy, but I just keep getting distracted, is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. There's no N in that. Casey McQuiston, or possibly McKeeston. If you're unaware, this book follows the first son of the first female president of the United States. Around her upcoming re-election, the son and a prince of England start having some beef, and so the president, his mother, decides to have them be in a fake relationship to sort of save her image. And the prince and the first son hate each other. So it's enemies to lovers. It's a male-male romance. The main character is biracial. I think he's Latino and white. I've already read a whopping 10 pages of it, and I love it so far. I just didn't read further because I'm like, how about I go on Twitter instead? So I do want to get more into this, which I keep saying, don't jinx it. Also, I had an audiobook come in from the library, which was Michelle Obama's memoir called Becoming. I've been waiting for this since December, but now that it's finally here, I'm in a reading slump situation, and I think I only have like 4 days left of having this, and I'm only on page 10. I've been really obsessed with this app called Hungry Shark. This is not promo. Don't skip ahead. This is not an ad. I've been making my way through through the Hungry Shark app. So that's kind of what I've been doing as I listen to my audiobook, and it's really, really fun. So if you're looking for something you can do while listening to an audiobook, I highly recommend the app Hungry Shark. Also, will Whitney ever do a makeup look that isn't just orange eyeshadow? Jury's still out. Well, I wasn't supposed to show you that much of a close-up because this winged eyeliner is definitely worse than this one. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not even gonna change my shirt and pretend like I have my life together. Today was bad. I just posted my last vlog, and in that vlog I talked about how PetSmart was giving me a lot of anxiety, so I quit my job because it literally made me wake up feeling sick every morning and I hated it. And then from there, there's been kind of this tumble of events where I went to hang out with my friend Rachel and I was really nervous for no reason. Yesterday I went to a concert. I was terrified all day going there. And then today I woke up, I have no plans all weekend, and I had an anxiety attack. So I'm usually good with handling anxiety when there's an event that it's leading up to, but whenever I get anxiety just out of the blue, I don't know what to do with myself. And it's like I give so many people advice with like, here's how to manage your anxiety and how to feel better. But as soon as it happens to me, I feel like I lose all of that grounding and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I got to a really ugly place today that I was really, really afraid of. It was not fun. I don't know how great this week's vlog is gonna be. I'm able to distract myself from my anxiety, but then as soon as I remember it, it crashes back down and it starts to build. But that's all to say, I don't know if it's gonna continue like this and I'm gonna be weird for a while, or if this is just like a fluke because I've been having so many weird anxiety days lately. And I wish I could be someone that's like, oh, I can read to distract myself from my anxiety, but I can't. When I'm anxious, I do not want to read. And even something like having the cats in my room, you'd be like, oh, kittens will help your anxiety. But for me, it's like they're 4 rambunctious creatures that make noise 24/7. They're needy. They have smells that I have to put up with. In a way, it's like, yeah, kittens are cute and fun, but also they're like a responsibility. And like, this is my cave, this is my safe space, and they're in it. So even sometimes like being here with the cats freaks me out because I'm like, oh my god, this is my safe haven and they're infiltrating. It's an achievement that I feel good enough right now to talk, because there are parts of my day where I'll just start gagging if I even like breathe too hard. I just really hope I get better before Defy Me comes out, because I cannot deal with another negative Shatter Me reading experience. It's gonna break my heart if I can't get through Defy Me because I'm just like freaking out too much about it. Anyway, my camera's about to die. I just wanted to update you at least once a day what the happenings are, and for me today it sucked. I do have my book right over here. I want to try and read this because I know staring at my computer for 12 hours is not a good remedy for anxiety, and maybe this should be my like kickstart into taking walks every day or starting yoga, which I've been meaning to do all year, but I haven't. I think in some ways, like, yeah, anxiety sucks, but also this might just be like the kick that I need to start doing things, because the last thing that I need to do for myself when I have anxiety is to give into it and to continue laying in bed, which is the thing that's causing me anxiety. So getting out of my comfort zone always helps that, even though it makes me more uncomfortable in the moment. I think that's just what it's gonna have to take for me to get over it. I know a lot of people comment on my last video that they have anxiety and they can relate. I just want to let you know, the reason I talk about this is because I know you all understand. I want you to know that there's things you can do to get through it, and just to document that I go through times like this where I panic about nothing, or maybe about something, but from this, hopefully you'll be able to see some growth, and over the next couple weeks, or maybe this won't even last more than a day or two, I want to show you how you can grow out of this and how to sort of reverse that mindset. I keep meaning to go to bed early, but hasn't happened. I actually started a new book tonight, which was dumb. But I was just hanging out with my friends on chat, and for some reason I opened up iBooks and saw this was sitting there, and I was like, I kind of want to read this. But I started the 3rd book in the Rhapsodic trilogy by Laura Thalassa, which is called Dark Harmony. My camera just died. Hi, love that. This is literally, and I'm not even exaggerating, a retelling of A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's just the Walmart Great Value brand of ACOMAF. Usually whenever I read books that are bad, I'm usually like, ugh, I'm gonna DNF that. But this is one of those books that it's bad, but so fun. So I think it's one of those things where if you liked just the trashiness of all the tropes of ACOTAR, I think you would like this, especially because it's like an urban fantasy almost, rather than a complete fantastical world. So it's a little bit more human. I know it's gonna be kind of cringy in the sense that it needs a lot more editing, but I'm going into it knowing it's not going to be prime literature. So it's just buckets of fun to read. And right now, I don't want to read something that's going to take me a lot of energy, or I feel like I'm going to have to be like, here's my full 20-point review. I just want something that I can distract me from my own anxiety. So I feel pretty okay right now. I am going to try and read before bed, even though I am reading like a war scene and you'd think that wouldn't really cheer me up. It's a really fun book. Like, the writing style is quite colloquial, so it makes it a bit fun. Earlier, Rosie was laying on top of me, and like, I don't own a weighted blanket or anything, so I feel like she knew I wasn't feeling good and she was wanting to snuggle. Okay, for real, no more talking. I'm gonna read that ebook and we'll see what time I fall asleep. I kept meaning to read today and I just didn't, but that's kind of the summary of my life. But I do want to say today's anxiety has been a lot more low-key. I think I definitely just had like a scare over the past week. I have not had an anxiety attack since the other morning when I hadn't slept. I felt kind of weird, and there's moments where like someone posted a comment like, oh, I'm so excited to see you at North Texas Teen Book Fest in a week because I'm on a panel there. My heart froze because I was like, a week? And it is. It's like a week from today. I had a moment of fear. Not necessarily speaking on the panel, because I like speaking on panels. I've done that panel before. But it's the idea that like, I don't want to be anxious up on stage and like not being able to talk because I'm dry heaving or like thinking I'm gonna throw up. Y'all are such curious kitties. You want to say hi? You can't go explore on my nightstand. You're gonna knock everything over. So that's what my life's been like lately. If anyone wants a cat, she's small and ferocious, hit me up. Okay, this is awful lighting, but square up, I don't care. Today was a nice day. Basically the entire day my mom and I went shopping. So I got objects and clothes from different places. I also got a book in the mail. Not sure what it is, but I'm gonna open that last because it's the only way that y'all will not skip this. Maybe. So first I embraced my life of wanting to be Edward Cullen. So I just did it and I bought a charcoal peacoat. It just makes me feel powerful and I love her. Then I got 2 sweaters for $20, which is like, police come arrest me, that was a steal. I got this periwinkle number. It's very soft. I got a really bright red one and it has like this cowl-y neck thing. Don't complain about me kissing you. So then finally I have this book. I think, what day is it? It's Saturday, so this is not a pre-order. The other day Jake texted me and he was like, hey, I want to buy you this book, because I like mentioned I wanted to read it for the readathon he and Olivia were doing. I'm not gonna go off about that until I know what this is. Was that a scary noise? I'm sorry. It is. Ugh, Jake, you slut, I love you. Jake from Jake Does Books, along with Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte, 2 of the best people ever, are hosting a readathon in July for, I mean, they're doing a whole Jake Kristoff-a-thon, so they're reading like Illuminate, and then they're gonna move on to the Nevernight series, which I haven't read, but I have increasingly heard good things about, so I mentioned I want to read that with them, so I'll have to find a copy before then, and Jake offered to send me one. And I was like, no way, the hardcover is so expensive, I don't want to make you do that, and he was like, send it. So Jake pulled through and equipped me with a copy of Nevernight. So the synopsis for this book, I don't know. It's fantasy. I'm not even gonna try. Just go watch Jake and Olivia's videos to go see a synopsis. Massive freaking shout out to Jake for being so kind and giving me this. We've kind of been doing like little book swaps. Jake, all in all, is just one of the sweetest and also funniest people that I talk to. I love his videos as well. He's so much fun. You all need to go and check out his channel because he's the best and he's so sweet, and he sent me a free book, and so I'll link it down below. Jake Does Books, or if you're me and don't know how to spell, Jake Diaz Books. That's all that I did today. I wish I could be like, oh, I did so much today, but I just went shopping. Anxiety update, because I feel like that's been relevant. I'm in that stage where once again I'm getting better. Obviously I went out today and I really didn't experience a lot of anxiety about that, but I'm in this stage, and I always get in this stage after really big events, where if I think about anxiety, I'll get anxiety. Like I'll be like, okay, I'm great. But wait, anxiety, and then my body will be like, oh my god, you're right, we have anxiety. So I'm having to just keep myself distracted. Tomorrow my mom and I are still going out and going shopping because she has to shop and prepare for something. Hopefully tomorrow I'll still be distracted. I would say today on a scale of 1 to 10, I was like a 2 or 3. It was very easy to manage my anxiety symptoms today, so. Mamo, how you liking that book? Is it a good one? I'm gonna let the kittens keep exploring. Oh my gosh, my cat is inside of here. What are you doing? I love you so much. Even though you literally pooped on my floor tonight. I wasn't gonna film this because it's annoying and we get it, but I feel a certain type of way. I have 2 job interviews tomorrow, one of them on the phone, one of them in person. I just like immediately want to start crying when I say that because I'm just like, ugh. But it should be a good thing, right? Like one of these jobs is for a company I actually really want to work for. I don't know why I'm so upset. I feel like college made me so confident in myself because I was always in the top of my game during college. I was always like the president of things during college. You know, I graduated top of my class with honors. And as much as I love saying that, I went to an easy school. Like I flew by in all my classes. I was not challenged. And now that I'm entering the professional world, I'm realizing a lot about myself that I don't like because I'm having to do so many questionnaires that are like, hey, how do you do this? And I'm just like, interviews kind of reveal a lot about you, and I don't like how complacent I am, and I don't like how instead of doing things and being proactive, I'd rather just sit here and cry about it and want someone to hand it to me. This is way TMI, I shouldn't be explaining this to you, but I have an interview on the phone with this company I really want to work for. Basically, they want me to write up like sample Instagram captions for different photos, and like I'm gonna cry again. Like that's so easy, but I'm overthinking it so hard and I don't know what to put, and I'm so self-conscious that they're not gonna want me right after I graduate college with everyone telling me like, you're gonna go so far and you're so good at this, this, and this, and I get to things like these where it's not even a real job yet. And I just feel so incompetent, and I feel like there's 10 things on an application and I only know how to do 2 of them. Oh my god, I'm just going through it right now because I want to do well, but I can't like bring myself to care enough to want to do that. You know, I don't know, it's this weird paradox I'm stuck in where I want to succeed but I don't have the energy, and like I put things off if they scare me or if I feel overwhelmed. And this is with everything. This is just with like text messages. Sometimes I won't respond to a text and then I'll feel bad about not responding to the text. Then literally 2 months pass and I still haven't talked to that person because I'm bad at following through. I'm bad at doing that. And that's a real life situation that's occurring right now. I have a friend that I ghosted in January and I still haven't talked to them. I just missed their birthday because I just freak out and I don't talk to people and I don't follow through. The kittens keep crawling up to me to see if I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm your mom's emo right now. And I know I'm not putting my best foot forward by doing things at the last minute, but I just don't know where to find the energy to care enough or to like want to persuade myself to do it. And probably none of what I just said is making it into this vlog because future employers might be watching. Hello, I'm not having a meltdown on my floor on midnight. I'm not really that anxious anymore. It's just moments of feeling weird. But that's kind of my life update. I didn't vlog yesterday because I did some more shopping, and then I didn't vlog what I got shopping because I logged on to Curious Cat and someone was like, if you're so poor, how do you shop so much? So I deleted Curious Cat because y'all are rude. By y'all, I mean like the 5 people who send me rude messages every day. This is just me complaining on the floor. I don't know why we need this clip. I just thought about those captions again and I want to cry. So it's not like I don't think I can do it, it's just I don't know what they want, and I think I'm trying to impress them so bad that I don't know where to start. And then that just drains my creativity when I feel like I want to make something that you like, which is such a hard part about writing jobs, is you have to be open to criticism, and it's like you're making something that you're putting out into the world and people are gonna react to it, and so it's very personal. I have to grow past taking it personally. Thank you for keeping me company while I cry. I might have a reading update actually. I started that 3rd Fae book in the ACOTAR knockoff series. I'm like 300 pages into that out of like 900. I mean like Kindle pages, so I'm basically just reading it because I want to see how it ends up. I feel like I'm being so negative, but I've got some positives coming my way. I don't want to make it seem like my life is this dark, dreary abyss right now. It's really not. Today's a hard day and it's my fault, and I'm so mad at myself. I'm ending this clip. I want to go cry in my mom's room. Hi. I'm still in my interview outfit from today. I had a phone interview, then an in-person interview. I'm not going to talk about how they went because I feel like I'm going to jinx myself. I feel very schmancy in this outfit. Like, hey guys, you want to make a deal? Oh, I hated that. I actually have like a small haul. I haven't been reading because this morning I almost threw up like 5 times. I was so scared. So I've just been relaxing and focusing on not being ill. But I did get a book in the mail this morning. What is that noise? I don't know what you're doing, but stop. The story of how this came to be is that on Twitter, someone had tweeted, shocking, right? They said, does anyone know of any Shatter Me superfans? And I got tagged in that tweet approximately 30 times. And basically they were saying they don't want their French copy of Shatter Me anymore. And so she sent it to me for like $5. Do I know French? No. Je suis une femme and j'adore is all that I know. So I got that. For what reason? Not sure, maybe one day when I learn French. But I got home from my interview and I have a package. I'm pretty sure this is another pre-order of mine because it's Tuesday. I just don't remember what I ordered. I don't know what comes out in March. I pre-ordered a lot of stuff, but I thought it was all like later. I am confusion. So this is not a pre-order. Oh! The kitten screaming is me. I wasn't expecting this. My friend Becca sent me books because I posted on Twitter about my anxiety. I had no clue this was coming. I was so confused when I opened this. Becca, oh my god. I have a video coming up of like smaller booktuber shoutouts, but I'm just gonna give her hers early as well as in the future because like, oh my god. Becca, other than being the freaking kindest human being, apparently there's more than just what I got coming. She is my favorite. Becca's a smaller booktuber. Her channel is Pistachio Paperbacks and I love her videos so much. She's legitimately the funniest person. Like, I rarely laugh out loud watching booktube and I laugh out loud within like 5 seconds of watching her videos. She makes me so happy. She's so funny. She's somehow that perfect mix of like sarcastic and like, I don't know, ironic, but still talks about books really well and describes them really cool. She saw that I was having anxiety and she sent me some of her favorite books, and so one of them's What I Leave Behind by Allison McGee. I remember the publisher sent me this when it first came out, but I'd never heard anything about it, so I think I just passed it on to someone else. But now that Becca said it's her favorite, I gotta read it. I gotta try it. Oh my god, Becca! I was not expecting that. I know I've said that a million times, but that's the sweetest thing. Buying books is my love language, so I'm just like, my heart. That was especially a good thing to get today because today was rough. Like, I was finally feeling like I was getting somewhere with my anxiety. Like last night when I was crying, I don't even know if I'll put that in the vlog. I was upset, but I wasn't having an anxiety attack. This morning I was having anxiety attacks. It's just coming and going in waves right now, and right when I was getting good, something happened again where it was stressful. All the Mau-Maus are here because they are curious cats. They also want to eat the strip that I just picked off the book. Yeah, is that fun? I thought there was gonna be a pre-order and it wasn't. Thank you so much, Becca. Everyone go subscribe. I'll link her down below. She's the best human ever. Okay, hi. I've donned a more casual look. I just wanted to update and say I don't really have any responsibilities or anything planned until Saturday when I have that panel. I think my agenda is going to be ignore the anxiety until about Friday night, which means I should have about 3 uninterrupted days of stuff. So I really want to actually put time toward reading now that I'm feeling better with anxiety. I think part of the reason why I'm kind of slumpy is partly the cats, partly anxiety, partly job stuff, but I'm definitely really enjoying my ebook that I'm currently reading. I'm still the same place that I was the last time I updated. I'm like 300 pages into 1,000 pages, and I've said so many times that I want to continue it and I just think it's fun. So I'm gonna do that tonight. Right now. It won't be any fun of me filming a time lapse because it's me on my phone, but just know I'll be reading. I'm doing better. I think that was kind of the point of showing off my anxiety earlier, is that now I'm fine, or mostly fine. That's my night. I hope to finish some more of this ebook. TTYL. We got some purr boys doing their thing over here. I'm gonna try and get on my bed and not scare them away. So I wish I could update and be like, yay, I did a lot of fun stuff. I haven't. Good news is I'm not anxious, so I'm getting better on that front. Bad news is I've mostly been captioning, which I've mentioned previously. I started this freelance captioning job, so I fell out of that for a couple weeks and I'm finally getting back into that, so I've made money these past couple days, which is good, but also a reason why I'm not blogging. I did get a little bit further in my ebook, which I'm going to tell you about briefly, because I tend to pick up the camera to give updates just because I feel like I owe you some sort of talking clip, even though what am I talking about, you know? So I'm 46% of the way through my ebook that I'm still currently reading. It's still fine. I just really have not been prioritizing reading. What are we gonna come investigate because I'm not paying attention to you? These cats are literally like the bird activist meme. It's like, I feel uncomfortable when we are not paying attention to me. Huh, purr baby? Say, I just want everyone to love me. I think I just want to apologize that this vlog is pretty boring, and I know that that could entirely be gatekept by me and I could just not post it, but I feel like it's still really important to show you like anxiety battles that I go through, and when I feel anxious, I don't want to read. I know me saying at 3:30 a.m. that I'm gonna go to bed does not sound like an accomplishment, but I've been going to bed at like 5 a.m. lately, which is miserable. Don't scratch my leg. You are a big fart. We're in the tunnels on our way. I'm only gonna throw up a little bit. I'm so excited and nervous. I don't even know where we're going. I shouldn't be at the front.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Hi panel people. Was that in the microphone? Oh my god. Good morning. I'm about to head to bed. I'm so sleepy. I don't think I even updated recently because North Texas Teen Book Fest was today. I did a separate vlog for that. And the days leading up to it, I was so nervous that I like didn't leave my room. I finally have like a clear agenda so that I can actually like start having a productive life. I feel like for the first time this year my life is looking up. Part of that is because I just got a car, and this like crazy twist of fate, one of my aunts out in California just wanted to gift my family one of their cars, which is like insane, and I'm so grateful. And so I literally just got a car for free for my family, and that's amazing. So it's literally like my parents were like, you can have this car, so it's my car. If you've seen my last vlogs, you've known how much transportation has been an issue for me. I felt super stranded at home, and like I got so nervous driving because I hate driving my parents' truck because I can't drive it and I feel like I'm gonna hit people. So having like this small car and being able to have it be my own is really, really cool. So like I have to go do errands, and now I am so much more motivated to go do that because I'm not afraid to drive. Yeah, that's kind of a major life update. But tonight I just worked on, I have 3 copies of Shatter Me in my bed, which is just a mood. I'm doing a giveaway in April for a copy of Shatter Me, and I'm going to be annotating it so that the winner can see like my favorite scenes, my favorite quotes. So far it's going really good and it's really fun. I'm using like my own annotated copy as a guide, and then the one that I'm doing for the people is like a lot more watered down. There's not that many comments. I'm not really spoiling anything, but I was gonna do 2 of them, but I found out that my second copy of Shatter Me I had, this is signed and personalized to an Amy. So I feel bad giving this away to just like a random person. So I think I'm just gonna post this on Twitter or something and be like, does anyone named Amy want this? Expect giveaways in April galore. Thankfully I had a really good day at North Texas Teen Book Fest, even though it was very stressful leading up to it and during it. I just feel like I finally have freedom because of this car situation. So I know my sleep schedule isn't necessarily back on track. I wanted to go to bed super early tonight, but that didn't happen. Whew! I was in a badass mood tonight. I mean, by badass, I mean just bad. Wow, this lighting, incredible. Hey, for literally the dumbest reason ever, I just got really cranky in my room. There's no way for me to be able to vlog and look good, so we're just gonna do this. And I wanted to be able to have some alone time that wasn't in my house, and I was like, what better place to go than my 2010 Ford Fusion? So here we are. I brought a water. Holy shit, I was thirstier than I realized. And I have my phone because I'm currently reading an ebook. You know, I just needed this reminder that, hey, this one really dumb thing happened to you that made you upset. You can just sit in your car and remind yourself that you have a car and you should be grateful about it. And I feel better already. So I'm gonna sit in my 2010 Ford Fusion and I'm gonna, you know, just remember that life is good, that I literally have no reason to be mad about anything ever. And I'm gonna read my ebook, which by the way, I have made a lot of progress in. I've been trying to go to bed earlier just to like seem like I'm a better person than I am. So I've been going to bed at like 2 and 3 a.m., which is an improvement, sadly. In order to make myself tired that early, I've been reading. So I got to page 716 out of 1,000 pages of this ebook, which is considerably further. So now I have like a third of the way left, maybe less, and we just got to a really intense part. So I'm gonna relax and put my seat back and hope that my bra doesn't show because I cropped this crop top too high. And you know, we're just gonna read and not think about our lives. Or maybe we will. Goodbye, everyone. You can still see me. That's weird. Okay, it's a bit later. I read up to page 800 of my book, which 800 is Kindle pages, so it's not that big of a book. It didn't take that long. But it's cold. Also far more uncomfortable than I thought it was going to be. I don't know. This alone time really helped reset the gears, so I'm not mad that I came out here. Hello, party people. I'm currently driving because I just went and picked up Mary Poppins from the vet. Mama Mao got spayed this morning and I was on pickup duty, so that's cool, I guess. But I wanted to update while I'm, you know, on the open road that I finished my book. And because I couldn't vlog the last couple days, I finished another book after that one. So I finished Dark Harmony, which is the book I've been working on for literally like a whole month now. But I only had like the last 100 pages since I talked to you last. I finished the book, and here's the thing. I think it's better than book 2, because book 2 was like, where are we? Who are these characters? What's happening? Why do we care? But then book 3 made it all about like the two characters are working together again. They're like dealing with this war. And I thought it was okay. Like, it's not the most imaginative world. It's not the best book ever. I think I read it mainly just because I like the characters. The writing was often, here's the thing about the writing. It's a me thing, because it's an urban fantasy book. It's a fantasy setting, but then it will use like colloquial phrases that you and I would say, and I just hate it. It just comes off as cheesy to me. It's not my jam. I just think the books are so stinking fun. I'm not the type of person to hate read something. Like, I'm very much, if I'm not gonna like it, I'm not gonna put my energy toward it. This series, okay, it was the last book in a series. I know it would be quick to read, and it was like, okay. I think I'm gonna give that one like a 3 stars, and just, I'm not mad I read it. It just wasn't like prime literature. And then I have like 5 more days until Defy Me. Hold so I can scream. I know I'm already in monkey brain mode, so I decided why not pick up some Christina Lauren, which is my ultimate, like, if I have nothing else to read and I don't need a brain cell to read it, I want to read Christina Lauren. So I read the second book in the Beautiful Bastard series, and it was called Beautiful Stranger. And this one was about this girl named Sarah, and she had just gotten out of this really long, semi-abusive relationship, and so she didn't want to deal with commitment. She thought she was like, not broken, but she just didn't know how to do relationships after that one, so she just wanted like flings. So she meets this British guy named Max at a bar, and her deal with him is she just wants to have like anonymous, meaningless, public sex with him. Kind of their kink was like they would take pictures of themselves having sex, and like at one point they go to like this sex club where other people can watch them. I think it was like slightly a voyeurism thing, slightly a I don't want you to have sex at my house because I don't want us to be that close, so they wanted to do like public sex. Typically I'd be like, eh, but this book made it okay. Christina Lauren books are never like grody. So yeah, that book I really had no issues with. It was just purely like easy to read, so I'm also not gonna sit here and review it like it's the best literature. But we're home now. Miss Mary Poppins has to go inside. Are you okay, lover? You wanna go inside? So I gave the Christina Lauren book like a 3.5 stars. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't like, oh my god, I love these characters, I love this plot. But I'm gonna continue on with the series. So I'm currently reading the 3rd book, which is about another friend in that office-y friend group. It's just a pretty fun series. It's not as problematic as you think it would be based on the titles and how often you see them on like trashy romance sites. That's what my next read is. I'm gonna end off this vlog here because it's very lengthy, and I know this one has gone on for like 2 or 3 weeks, so my apologies. But Miss Mao and I send you all our love. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful life. Bye!